Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, October 7th, 2018. I am back from my vacation. I am back from this 2-week long break, and yeah, it feels good. It feels really good to be back again in the coffee break world, because so many things have happened over the course of the last 2 weeks, and I really have the desire and the urge to talk about those things, to get them off my mind. And so it feels good. It feels really good that I can finally talk about all those things. But what else? We are on this expedition to explore most zoomed out maps, and I was made aware that I apparently haven't evolved at the same rate as Minecraft did, because there is this offense slot and I can put in the map there. So yeah, this is way more convenient. This is way more comfortable, and you can see that I started playing Minecraft before this second hand was added to the game. That's interesting. That's very interesting, but also quite helpful. So let's continue. Let's continue with the expedition. I might sound a little bit sniffy, and that's just the effect and the result of having a cold. Maybe it's also an allergic reaction to the fact that, well, I have to be back at the town where I currently live, and maybe I'm just allergic to this town or so, and this has caused me to be sniffy and so on. But I think it's just a simple cold. So, I have to. Okay. This was weird. This was what is going on, Minecraft? Hello, Minecraft, please calm down. All right. This was weird. Why is Minecraft still having those hiccups? I mean, what is going on with the game? Please fix your game, Mojang. I thought those weird lags would have been solved, but no, they still continue to be a thing. And this was especially weird as the music suddenly stopped. I'm not quite sure if the music just ended, or if the music has stopped because of something weird going on with Minecraft. I don't know. But it's weird. It's very weird. Also, I got the comment along with the information that, hey, you can use your offhand, that I should use the horse next time. But no, I can't use the horse next time, because just look at this. I have to cross this body of water. This body of water is deep, so when I jump in here with the horse, I get dismounted, and I have much trouble to get the horse across this body of water. And I think over the course of the expedition we will encounter even larger bodies of water, and this is then quite difficult to travel with a horse. So no horse will be involved, but map in second hand is really useful. That's a nice thing. Let's try to discuss things in the order they happened or so. I'm not quite sure if you noticed it, or if you haven't paid attention to this, but the last thumbnail for the last episode of the coffee break is different. Maybe it's different by the time, or you won't notice it, or I don't know, but right now it's different at the time of the recording, because as I was creating the second to last thumbnail, I exported it to JPEG, so everything was fine. But as I saved the Photoshop file, my PC crashed. I had a super amazing blue screen, and as I wanted to open up the Photoshop file again, it contained nothing. It's still super large. It's still still has a size of 4 gigabytes. So yeah, it contained all those 417, 18 thumbnails, and now everything is lost. Basically, every thumbnail, I do have them still as JPEGs, but the main file containing all those files is destroyed. I'm not quite sure if I can recover it again. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup of it. So next time I really have to make sure that I do create backups for all of my thumbnail Photoshop files. But yeah, this is unfortunate. This is super unfortunate, and it's okay to recreate the style of the thumbnails, but with the loss of my Photoshop file, I also lost this French press, the image of my French press. Now I have to come up with a different thing, so maybe I will use a coffee mug or something like that. But yeah, this is just an explanation why the current thumbnail might look different and will continue to look different. But yeah, this was the first thing that happened since I left, basically. So yeah, it already started with a negative note. Ooh, this ravine again. And yeah, it continued to be negative. Well, there were a few positive events during my vacation, but most of the time things were quite bad, and that's a little bit disappointing and shocking and annoying. But yeah, that's why we're here. And Minecraft, please. It also feels weird that it's so silent right now. Since the music stopped, I have the feeling that okay, maybe something is wrong with the game, or so. It's super silent. Can we maybe have some music or so, or maybe not? We'll see. Maybe we will have some music until the end of this episode, but I think something is really weird with the game in the current version 1.13. So I hope they fix it at some point. Yeah, so last episode was released on the day I left this town and I drove to my parents. The ride there was quite okay. I can't remember a real incident or so things were okay. Things were okay getting there, and yeah, felt good to be there. I also planned a trip to Stockholm in Sweden, so the capital of Sweden, and yeah, things happened with this trip. Things started to happen with this trip pretty soon, pretty quickly after I got to Berlin. On the one hand, there were some discussions with a friend that things collided, and I should have asked her that I'm traveling and so on. So, but this would have been so much of an issue. It was annoying that those things happened, but all right. The more major problem was that I intended to travel with EasyJet. That's one of those low-cost airlines in Europe. The main problem is in Berlin, they are not established yet. So they have some partners, some contractors that do their flights for them. And suddenly their baggage requirements and preparation and things you have to do with your baggage changed, and this completely interfered with my travel plans. And so in the end, which resulted in the fact that on the one hand I was annoyed with all those issues and conflicts caused by my travel plans, and on the other hand this issue with the airline and so on caused me to I currently can't do this travel. Apparently it will be just creeper. It will be just super annoying and super bad, and I just wanted to have this journey for me to relax a bit, to calm down a bit, to there's some iron, and I really like to have this iron, and to Oh, there's another one. Ooh. Okay, I got new recipes because I found iron. That's interesting, but I should pay attention to what is going on around me, because I don't like to be surprised by another creeper or so. Yeah, so in the end I had to cancel my trip to Stockholm, which was quite annoying, and I was quite annoyed, sad. I was already super sad as I got the email from EasyJet. Hey, our things have changed, but hey, we don't give you your money back or so because reasons. I mean, they said this would have been explained in their contract and their normal contract requirement thingy you have to read before you can book a flight. I read it again. There was no such explanation, but well, so I was already quite annoyed. And then the next day, on Tuesday, I thought, okay, well, let's just cancel it. It gets out of hand. I just wanted to have a nice time. I just wanted to relax a bit, calm down a bit, but things get more stressful than they should be for such a trip. So yeah, screw it. So I was quite annoyed, quite sad that day. On Tuesday also was the day where the results, the emails were sent out, whether you got accepted or your papers got accepted for this conference or not. So I was anxious, but I still hope, because I heard, hey, your papers you submitted were quite good, and so I had hopes that at least one gets accepted. But no, both papers got rejected, and they not only got rejected, they also got rejected with very bad reviews. And by bad reviews, I mean not reviews that say, hey, your work is bad. No, the reviews itself. The information where you should get information, how you can improve your paper, how you can, what you need to fix, what you need to change so that the paper is better, they were bad. They, on the one hand, they came up with things like, hey, this entire results section is confusing. No, it's not. And most of the reviews even seemed like, okay, the reviewers never really read the entire paper. They haven't even understood what was going on. For instance, they said in the reviews it's not clear if something is better or worse, or what is better or worse, but we clearly stated that our experiment never was about finding what is better or what is worse. We just wanted to see if there's an alignment between two conditions. And yeah, in the end, it turned out that apparently the reviewers haven't read my papers, and even for the other paper, I got similar reviews where I thought, okay, you apparently never really read what I wrote, and you just tried to find something that you can reject my paper because apparently you are just annoyed by the fact that you do have to do reviews. And yeah, it was super bad. It was super frustrating because those two papers, if at least one of them, or in the end both of them, would have been accepted, I would have been more or less finished with my PhD. Of course, I would have to write this thesis, but I would have been free. I saw silver linings at the horizon. I thought, yes, I can finally finish this PhD thing. I can finally escape this situation. I can finally bring it to a good end. But with the rejection, I do have to resubmit those papers somewhere. I have to change them, find a new target, and everything just now causes a huge delay for the PhD. And yeah, as I said, for a brief moment after having submitted the papers and being in the opinion, okay, they were good, they're really good papers, I had the hope, okay, I can finally finish things. come to an end. And yeah, now things are once again postponed. I still have no idea when things will end. And this was really an annoying day. So I was super depressed and super annoyed and super sad that things like this have happened. I mean, yeah, I thought, as I said, I thought, I'm finished, I'm done, and I can leave and finish things. And now everything is back to, no, you can't. You still have to continue this weirdness. And yeah, so all in all, this Tuesday was a super bad day. Cancelled my travel plans, rejection of both papers. Not good, not good at all. After I was sad and angry and annoyed for the entire day and also part of Wednesday, I thought, okay, screw it. I still like to go to Stockholm. I still need something else. I looked for a different airline. I looked for a different hotel. By the way, maybe it was really good that I canceled the first travel plans, because the new hotel I found had not only a breakfast included, but they also included an evening meal buffet. And that's awesome. I mean, when you can eat as much as you like for breakfast and for the evening meal, then you can basically survive the entire day. And that's awesome. This was really good. So maybe things were for the better that I had to travel, that I had to cancel my first travel plans. But oh well. So yeah, I started to regain some energy. I started to feel better again. Okay, well, paper not accepted. Okay, that's bad, but somehow I will get through it. This was okay, was fine. Things got better, and then came the day of leaving for Stockholm. I just wanted to print the ticket, the ticket I got from the online check-in for the airline. I mean, nothing went wrong with printing it, but I had to use my computer. I used my work laptop I have from university to work, and because this one already had a connection to the printer of my parents, and so I thought let's use it. And while I was starting the computer, or no, while I was searching for the PDF to print it, I saw an email from my boss, and I thought, this subject seems to be not good for me. And I did the mistake. I opened that email, and indeed, it's not good for me. And without going too much into details, basically about 2 months ago or so, I had a very interesting conversation with him. I asked him in the end of this conversation, can we please repeat, or can we please create a quick summary of my new targets, of my new assignments I have to do? And we did this. I wrote some kind of protocol of this conversation, submitted or sent it to him to have proof. All right, those are the things I have to do, and I don't have to be involved in the different project anymore. All right, was quite happy, because currently right now things are really, really escalating. Normally, or most of my colleagues, they do have one project or maybe two projects besides their PhD project. Maybe their projects also align with their PhD project, which is good. In my case, I do have my PhD project, and right now I do have 3 additional things I have to take care of. Ow. And so there was one. I mean, you have also witnessed this during the last months, as I was super stressed and so on, and only work. And yeah, things are super crazy. And as I complained one day, hey, I can't do more. I'm at my limits. Things also, ooh, this looks beautiful. Things escalated, and so this was really good that we then had this other conversation, and that it seemed that okay, I'm getting rid of at least one of those projects. I was super happy. I was really happy. But in that email, my boss changed his opinion by 180 degrees, basically. Suddenly, I am back in this project. And not only that I'm back in this project, he wrote the email in a way that, no, what I wrote in this protocol, which was basically a summary of what he said, that's all my fault. I completely wrote wrong things. This was never a thing. So basically, the bottom line is I feel like, okay, he's saying I'm lying. And this really made me super upset. I'm still super mad. I'm still super disappointed. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I should do about this. It really annoys me. I'm super angry. I'm super sad. I don't know how I should now return to work. I mean, tomorrow it's my first work day since the vacation, and I never experienced such a low motivation to do this in these days because of all of this. And it's really a bad feeling when you think, okay, 2 months ago you said this, I wrote it down in the protocol, I sent you the protocol, you said nothing about it. Now 2 months later you suddenly change your mind and you say, and you put it in a way that it's apparently my fault, thus suggesting that I'm lying. And yeah, I don't know. It makes me super sad. It makes me super angry, super mad. And I don't know. I really don't know what this means for the future. I mean, this all, of course, happened in the frame of, hey, 2 papers got rejected. PhD is postponed to, well, infinite amount of time or so. And then this. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just super sad, super depressed, and yeah, that's how things are. Luckily, then, to end off this episode with a more happy topic or so, luckily then the journey began, and this was actually good. This was good timing, perfect timing. It was very good that after having accidentally read this email, getting away. This was really perfect. This was super ideal because it really helped me to free up a little bit my mind, to relax a bit, to calm down a bit, to see different things. And by the way, I will talk about this next time. Stockholm is a beautiful city. Ooh, I'm not quite sure. It definitely was a creeper, but wow. Luckily, it hasn't hit me. Maybe it hit a cow or so. I'm not quite sure what the creeper hit, but wow, this is crazy. What's going on here? So Stockholm is really a beautiful place. I really enjoyed it, and I was super sad as I had to leave, of course. But yeah, amazing. It was just amazing. It was super cool, super, just great. I really enjoyed it, and I will talk about the journey to Stockholm next time, because we are at the end of this episode, and yeah, I'm sorry that the first episode after my vacation is such a sad episode. And speaking of sad things, apparently the music is broken since we had this lag issue. So yeah, Minecraft, Mojang, please fix your game. Yeah, So sorry that this took those sad, that it got so sad that I had only those many sad things, but they really are aware on my mind, and it feels really good. It's really a relief to just talk about those things and to say, hey, things are currently going south, and that's awful. It's super awful. It feels super bad, and I don't know what I should think about it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will be joining me next time. In this case, thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!